whispering a love song. Then you captured me, and maybe it was harmony.
So
It's your
careless.
best thing in my life. Best thing. I never felt so good. You're the best thing in my life. Best thing. I never felt so good. You're the best thing in my life.
So, yeah, didn't feel like that today. And that happens. And I think that's kind of attributed to with the pandemic and the social distancing, living alone, running by myself all the time. It can get monotonous. And with how much I've been training, how much I've been dedicating to improving certain things, it's just kind of, I usually look at this as my body's way of saying like, hey dude, let's take a breather. I know this isn't a ton of miles, but for my body it is. I did 50 miles the week before last, and then I did 52 miles last week. So my body's adjusting to that. So I think this is its way of telling me like, hey, let's take a week. You don't have to stop completely, but you know, give us a rest. So that's what I'm gonna do. I recognize this feeling and I know what it means for my body. I mentioned before that my sleep has been off the rails. I gotta get back into the good routine of good sleep. Honestly, I am a person of routine, and right now it really isn't a routine. It's just kind of like do what I want when I feel like doing it, and that doesn't work as well for me. And so I recognize that. So it's really important that when you're in the midst of your training, you recognize what kind of athlete that you are. Are you an athlete that needs structure and routine? You're going to do the same thing at the same time every day. And does that time of day work well for what you need to do? For example, I've been working from home for the past bit, and now this week there's a few days that we have to go. Today's one of those days, and I realized that the sleep schedule I was on didn't work out as well for that. And I was crunched for time running, crunched for time with my core workout, crunched for time to make this video, crunched for time to spend time with Obi and make sure he gets his energy out. So it's just kind of, this is my body's way of saying, all right, let's reevaluate some things. So it's really important to listen for that while you're training, right? To make sure, because this can be rested, this can be ready to go. I honestly think that my body has what it takes to dish out more consecutive 50-mile weeks in my head, right? But if my mind starts saying like, okay, I'm overwhelmed, that's when, because when you are stressed for whatever reason it may be, and those that know me know that I have a tendency to get stressed during times where maybe I don't have to be stressed, or I have a tendency to tighten up and lock up when maybe there's not a stressful situation around to warrant that. But I do, and I know it's me, and I know it happens. And so the best thing that I can do, and the best thing that any of us can do, is recognize those patterns in our life and in our mind, and realize that when our mind is having a moment like that, that you're not recovering, that it's not rest, because it's mentally exhausting to go out and push through and push your limits and reach the next level. So if your mind isn't resting, then you're not going to be ready, and you realize that and adjust. So that's what I'm going to do this week. I'm going to adjust to what's happening in my mind today, and I'll probably feel better tomorrow, but I'm still probably just going to do a few miles or just hop on the bike for a while. You know, like I was saying, I just I wasn't really feeling the run today. I definitely wasn't feeling the core workout afterwards, and so I cut both of them short. It's just how it goes. Got myself quite a bit of protein in that smoothie bowl. If you want to know what was in that smoothie, it was pineapple, strawberries, blueberries, coconut flakes, coconut milk, vegan protein powder, chia seeds, turmeric, ginger, and just a dash of cacao powder, just kind of like cocoa powder. It is different. And so, really good, a lot of protein. Oh, and silken tofu. So just throw that in with some raw oats, and the oats absorb a lot of that liquid. And honestly, the smoothie keeps for the week, so you can make it up in a big blender if you have it, and then eat it the rest of the week. It's really easy for just like a post-run meal or something. Just get some protein in you really quick. Throw it over some oats. It's really good. So right now, actually, I am heading to school because, you know, the non-traditional instruction, or the NTI, has ended. The school year is technically over. So now the teachers are reporting in here for a couple weeks. We're going to be putting in grades, getting our rooms ready. I know at my school right now there's going to be construction a little bit, I mean, whatever you want to call it, over the course of the summer. So I'm gonna pick up my room, kind of get it ready, not only for the construction, but also for next year, so I'm not doing as much at the end of the summer. And yeah, that's basically it. So we're gonna be going over there, but first I'm hitting up one of my favorite local food joints, Gene's Health Food. Man, they got this awesome herb patty wrap, and then their sweet potato salad. It's addicting, let me tell you. I would not be surprised if they put some kind of addicting substance in there to keep me coming back for it, but it is absolutely amazing. Gonna get a punch on my mustache card. It's Customer Appreciation Day, so it's 20% off. Oh, my day is getting better and better, baby. You gotta look for those little things. You gotta look for those little things. And so, yeah, that's where we're going right now. That's where we're heading, and I'll talk to you in a second. Alright, so cutting this vlog a little short today because it's Cinco de Mayo and I'm gonna celebrate. There's a couple things that I want to bring up. First of all, the Saucony Endorphin Pro has been released for pre-order. Now, this is a shoe that I'm pretty sure I'm going to be racing Indy in November. However, I'm still a little bit on the fence because there's two other shoes that I'm also looking at. The Hoka One Carbon X and the Nike Vaporfly Next Percent. Now, the Nike Vaporfly Next Percent is proven. Like, everybody loves it. It's a great shoe, a phenomenal shoe. However, I'm really interested to try something different than what's already been out. The Saucony Endorphin Pro looks amazing. I'm really attracted to the colors. I think those really pop. It looks fantastic. It looks fast. And I love the Saucony athletes. Jared Ward is one of my favorite male marathoners. And then of course there's Molly Sadel that just qualified for the Olympic marathons, and her story is phenomenal. So definitely thinking about pulling the trigger on these. I want to hear from you guys. Should I go ahead and get the Saucony Endorphin Pro and pre-order those for the summer? Or do you think I should go with the Hoka One Carbon X or the Nike Vaporfly Next Percent? Let me know what you think. The other thing is, as Kentucky starts to roll along with its plan to reopen the state, when is it appropriate for us to start doing group activities again? My personal opinion is in phase 1, starting next Monday. Mostly because I miss running with my friends, but businesses are opening up, and I'm just chomping at the bit to do some activities with people. But if you think that it'd be more appropriate to wait until phase 2 or phase 3, let me know. Let's have some discussion about it. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off of here. Have a great one. Train hard, rest easy, especially when your mind needs it, and share the road. Abel, out!